Welcome to our YouTube channel named as CAT2IIM by Manoj Mahajan. The first thing you should look forward to do is kindly subscribe to the channel if not done yet, so that you don't miss out such important videos relevant for second stage preparation. So in the previous video, I already talked about 11 golden points. If you have not watched the video yet, please do have a watch of the 11 golden points video. So this is the playlist for the B School VAT and PI preparation. So today we are going to look in detail about the first golden point, that is autobiography. So I understand it would be a bit challenging task for you to write around 2000 words about yourself. But if you are damn serious about converting the call, and you should look forward to write somewhere close to 2000 words. And from what perspective you can look forward, the set of questions which I've given over here would give you some idea. Now, remember one thing, that the interview would be primarily on four things. One is the HR questions. So you need to know yourself in totality. Second, it could be on the academics. Third, if I look, it could be on the general awareness part. And fourth, if you have the work experience, they can look forward to talk about the work experience. Now, once you write the autobiography, a very important question which could be asked in the MBA interview, introduce yourself. So once you have written in detail about yourself, you would be able to pick out the unique selling points about yourself, which you can look forward to present in the introduction. And remember one thing, this is a very important question. If they ask you in the interview, you can actually look forward to drive the entire interview with the help of the introduction. So do make sure that you write the answer for the introduction with full sincerity. Give sufficient time. So let's see what all things could be look forward to answered in the interview if we write the autobiography. Now, in the interview, they can look forward to check on the strength part. It could be a part of the form also. So I have just highlighted some of the strength. Need not you copy from here or copy from the Google. It should be better that it is your own strength so that you can defend in the interview. So the defending is damn important. So some of the strength highlighted are passionate, self-belief, creativity, honesty, enthusiasm, patience, flexibility. So once you mention the strength, be ready to answer how you can look forward to defend that this is your strength. So you have to relate with your life. Now in the weakness, I have highlighted passionate again over here. So I'll give you one idea that how the passionate is strength for me or weakness for me. So this is one of the word which I've written in both the places. So nothing wrong in mentioning in the weakness if you have it. Be ready to defend how it is your weakness and what actually you're doing currently to improve on this part. Now, when I come to the strength part as passionate, if I do the work with passion, I'm able to produce excellent result. So this could be presented as the strength. But when I look at the passionate stuff as a weakness, once I'm passionate about doing the work, I actually tend to forget my health, my family. So that could be presented as a weakness also. So I'm just saying that having a weakness is not an issue. Every human being would have certain weaknesses. The main thing is that how you figured out it is your weakness, that is something which you need to know. And secondly, what you are doing currently to work upon it. Now, of course, the hobbies interest could be part of the B school form also once you receive the call. So I have highlighted again some hobbies interest over here. So one I have highlighted over here: sports, music, traveling, painting, dancing, reading, writing, blogging. So these are some of the hobbies interests which I've highlighted over here. Again, you don't have to copy from here or from the Google. It is your hobby, your interest which you have to present, because they're going to cross question on it. So let's say if you mention that your hobby is to play cricket. Be ready to answer some basic questions about the cricket and also what is happening related to cricket currently in the world. So that is also very important. Even I keep asking people that if you have traveling as a hobby, this could drive the entire interview as well. But remember, if you mention that you have been to a lot of places, so be ready to answer certain aspect of that place. It could be historical, it could be political, it could be economic, or it could be the social aspect. So once you are mentioning the traveling as your hobby, so you have to be ready with the lot of questions which could be talked about a particular place. And if you belong to a place which is very historically known, be ready to face some questions on it as well. Even there are students who present dancing as their hobby, so be ready for a few steps you may need to show during the interview as well. So I keep telling my students that if they are used to writing, maybe it could be poems or maybe stories, they could actually carry along the written stuff also in the interview. And if they talk about the hobby interests, you can look forward to show them. So it would be giving more credibility to your words, what you're saying in the interview. Now, a lot of students are confused between co-curricular achievements and extracurricular achievements. This is generally a part of a lot of B school forms as well. So, what I understand with the co-curricular achievement, it would be somewhat related to the academic learning. And if I talk about the extracurricular achievement, it may not be explicitly related to the academic learning. And if you see some examples out also over here, you would have a fair idea what I mean by co-curricular and extracurricular. So in the co-curricular achievements, you can look forward to present research paper or journal presentation, internship. If you have done something meaningful in your graduation, you can look forward to mention, or maybe post graduation also if you have done some internship. So NTSC could also be reflected in the co-curricular achievement, IMO, NSO, if you have joined any robotics or French club. So these could be a part of your co-curricular achievement. Let me just tell you a few examples of extracurricular to have more clarity between the two. So when you come to the extracurricular achievement out here, what I mentioned over here is it could be photography, music, dance, sports, debate, drama, maybe you are part of some NGO, or maybe a part of cultural council, or maybe a president also, right? So you can look forward to mention about this stuff in the extracurricular part. Now, in some forms, they may ask you about the academic achievements also. So be ready to fill or maybe answer in the interview. So maybe if you have received some scholarship, have been awarded with a gold medal, or maybe a rank holder in school or college, or maybe if you have cracked some competitive exam at the national level or maybe international level, you can look forward to mention in the form, or maybe talk about in the interview. Now, remember this question also. So it's not the complete list of all the HR questions, but the questions which could be expected in the interview. So a lot of students try to mention about the family in their introduction. I would say avoid it. Rather, be ready with the family background knowledge, so that once if they ask you separately in the interview, you can look forward to answer. But avoid mentioning in your own introduction. In your introduction, it should be completely about yourself, your achievements, which you can look forward to highlight. So tell us about your family background. They can look forward that maybe from your parents' perspective, they can ask you, or maybe from the siblings' perspective, they can look forward to ask you. Or if you have a family business, of course, they would love to ask on that part as well. Now, another question could be part of your HR, that is your role model. So, role model need not be a celebrity. It could be the person around you also, maybe your father, your mother, or maybe your sibling. So that is not an issue. The thing is that whoever is your role model, you should have absolute clarity why that person is a role model for you. So that why is damn important in the interview. Another question which can pop up during the interview, what is your most significant accomplishment so far? So why do you feel so once you mention that is very important. Another which can pop up is what are the responsibilities you have shouldered so far? It could be on the personal front, it could be on the professional front, it could be on the academic front also. Once you have written the autobiography, you would be able to answer such questions with ease, with honesty, effectively, and you don't have to think too much. So anything they can ask you in the interview, you cannot go with just a few set of questions over there. You have to keep the confidence and accordingly you have to answer also. So it could be a question that how you organize yourself for a typical day. So they are looking at the planning part also. Now, a few more questions which I have highlighted over here is describe a situation when you had to do too many things and how you have looked forward to prioritize it. Describe an incident in your life that has changed your perspective or outlook towards life. So, just one example I want to highlight over here. After COVID-19, things have changed completely. What I mean by this is the way people now look towards life is different what they used to look pre-COVID. So post-COVID, of course, the priorities have changed. They are focusing more on their mental peace also, or maybe if I look particularly about their health also, they are concerned about. So the outlook towards life has changed completely. So that is also something which you can look forward to present in the introduction also, if it makes sense to you, or maybe if they ask separately about it. Another, it could be describe instances where you have been able to demonstrate leadership and team building skills. So need not necessary that you have to work for this. It could be that as a personal front, being in a society, or maybe you are a president of a cultural council. So over there, you have shown your leadership and the team building skills. So it is not related to the people who are having the work experience. It could be to any person, right? Now, this could also be asked in the interview, describe an incident which you regret the most. So once you have written the autobiography, you would be able to answer such questions with ease. Again, I would repeat it, right? Now, again, there could be a question like this, describe a situation when you faced a conflict with someone. So it could be on the personal front, or maybe if you're working, it could be on the professional front, or maybe having a conflict with your senior, it could be. So you have to be ready with such kind of questions also. Now they can ask you, tell us about your future goals. So future goals are damn important. So this could be tested as YMB also they can ask you, or maybe you must be writing the SOP for certain colleges. So they also look forward to check your future goals. So just remember that doing MBA is not your future goal, right? It is actually a short term goal, and you have to look at the long term goal. So you have to connect the short term goal, that is MBA, with your long term goal. So this future goal, of course, you have to spend a lot of quality time with yourself and figure out what you want to do in life. Now, another kind of question which can pop up during the interview, what do you bring to the table? So basically, they are looking forward that once you are part of the college, what is the value addition you can actually look forward to the college? So it could be maybe some trait which you have imbibed from your family, and probably that would help the institute or the peer who are going to be there. So this is definitely one of the question which can pop up during the interview. Now, very challenging question over here. Why should we select or reject you? So you have to be a bit uh, sure about in answering such kind of questions. So tactfully, you have to handle this question. So once you write the autobiography, you would be able to figure out what to present in front of the panel. A few more questions I've highlighted over here. So it's not a complete list of HR questions. So maybe they can look forward to check on this part, how you are described by your family, friends, teacher, colleagues, manager, if you're working, right? Were you part of any team which did not achieve its desired goals? So it could be related to the job experience also. More important, they are looking at what were your learnings from the experience. So failure is not a problem. What you learn from the failure, that is important for them, right? Now they can look forward to check on this part also. Describe a person you would like or not like to work with and why. So basically, you have to know about yourself in detail. Then only you would be able to answer such kind of questions. Another kind of question which can pop up is what attributes you would like to have in your life partner. So primarily, they are just trying to understand more about yourself. So just make sure that you have a thorough knowledge once you write the autobiography. You should be remembering each and everything from your childhood till now so that you can answer each and every question on the HR perspective. So one of the challenging part is the HR. The other areas which you have to focus, as I already told in the beginning, is academics. You need to focus if you're working then on the work experience part, and you should be aware of the general things happening around in the world and particularly in India, right? So keep following the channel and do subscribe if you have not done yet. And those who are targeting CAT 25 and OMETs can look forward to join 17 Jan Super 60 batch. One out of every two CAT 2IIM student received top B school call, not just an educator, but a mentor. For more details, you can look forward to call me at 9891565351. Do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out such important videos. Thank you so much.